morning children. In the previous class we learned about the fibers, isn't it children? So in the lesson called Fiber to Fabric we are going to learn more about fibers children. Okay. So fabrics or cloths, they are made up of yarns or thread, is it? So these yarns or thread are further made up of by the fibers, is it? So fabrics or cloths are made up of yarns, is it? And then yarns are in turn or further made up of fibers. Fabrics ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Yes, cloths. It is made up of by the yarns or thread. ದಾರದಿಂದ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಆಗಿರೋದು ದಾರದಿಂದ. Is it? So then this yarns are made up of by or further made up of by fibers. Is it? Understand the children? Then the yarns are further made up of by the fibers. Is it? So children, from where do these fibers come from? So where do these fibers come from? ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ ಈ fibers? Where do these fibers come from? So my question is, where do these fibers come from? Okay, the fibers of some fabrics, fibers are used to make these fabrics. The fibers of some fabrics such as cotton, jute, silk and wool. So these are obtained from plants and animals. So these are called as natural fibers. So the fibers of some fabric, the fibers of some cloths or fabrics such as cotton, jute, silk and wool. So these are obtained from even plants and also from animals. So these are called as natural fibers. Natural fibers. So what is the meaning of the natural fibers? The fibers, they are obtained from plants and animals. For example, cotton, wool, jute, silk. Is it? These are fibers are made up of by the cotton fibers. Some fibers are fabrics are made up of by the natural fibers. Is it? The fibers of some fabrics, so such as cotton, wool, silk and then jute. So these are obtained from plants and animals. That's why they are called as natural fibers. The fabrics are made up of they are made up of fibers such as cotton, jute, then silk and wool are obtained from these fibers are obtained from plants and animals. So such fibers we call as natural fibers. Understand? Okay children, cotton and then jute. So cotton and jute, so these are obtained from the plant source, isn't it? Cotton and jute, they are example of fibers obtained from the plant, is it? So this one, cotton and jute fibers are obtained from the plant. Is it? So what about these silk and wool? So these are obtained from this animal. Wool and silk fibers, they are obtained from the animals. Is it? So next one. Wool and tell me silk fibers are obtained from the animals. From the animals. Is it? So what about the silk? Silk is obtained from yes fiber. From which fibers we got? So it is from yes cocoons of the silk children. So first wool is obtained from the fibers of sheep. So fleece or skin of the sheep or goat. So first we can come from here only. Okay. So wool is obtained. Wool is obtained from the fleece or skin of the sheep or goat. So the wool we can obtain. It is also obtained from the hairs of rabbit, yak, and then camel. Is it, children? So wool is obtained from the fleece or skin of some animals called sheep or goat. It is also obtained from the hair of rabbit, yak, and then camels. Wool is obtained from the fleece. Fleece meaning it is a skin. Fleece. So below we did that. Fleece means skin of the sheep and then goat. So this wool we can also obtain from. It is also obtained from the hair of rabbit, yak, and camel. Okay, so from the hair of these animals we can get the wool. Wool is also obtained from the hair of these animals called rabbit, yak, and then camel. What about the silk? So silk is also silk fibers are obtained or drawn from the cocoon of the silkworm. Do you know about silkworm? Cocoon, reshmi good. Cocoon means reshmi good na cocoon anta kareeತಾರೆ. Is it? So silk fibers is drawn. Silk fibers elinda sikutte? Reshmi good inda. Is it? Silk fibers is drawn from the cocoon of silkworm. Understand the children? Cocoon of silkworm. Silk fibers are drawn from the cocoon of silkworm. Okay. So these are all about wool and silk. Is it, children? For thousands of years, so then natural fibers were the only fibers available to make the fabrics. So for thousands of years, natural fibers were the only fibers available for making fabrics. So cloth anna ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ so ಮೊದಲೆಲ್ಲ ಯಾವುದನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಫೈಬರ್ಸ್. Okay, for thousands of years natural fibers were the only ones available for making the cloths or fabrics. So in the last 100 years or so, fibers are also made from chemical but these chemical substances are not obtained from the plants and animal sources. So such fibers we call as synthetic fibers. Understand the children? So in the last 100 years or so, the fibers are also made using or with the help of chemical substances, so which are not obtained from the plants and animal sources. Such fibers or these are called as synthetic fibers. So these are about which fibers? Natural fibers. Isn't it, children? So next we will going to learn about synthetic fibers. Children, natural then synthetic fibers. So ಮೊದಲೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾಟನ್ ಫೈಬರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಫ್ಯಾಬ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ನ ಕ್ಲಾತ್ಸ್ ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಆದರೆ in the last 100 years or so, fibers are also made from using chemical substances, but these chemical substances are not obtained from the animal or plant sources. Fibers are also made from chemical substances. Chemical substances, but these substances are which are not obtained from the plants and animals. Plants and yes, animals. They are called as, so these are called as synthetic fibers. These are called as synthetic fibers. Is it? So then children, some examples of synthetic fibers I am going to write on the board. So first tell me which are the examples for the synthetic fibers. So I think you are familiar with this. Polyester, nylon, is it? Polyester, nylon and acrylic. So these are the examples for synthetic fibers. Polyester, nylon and acrylic. So these are all called as synthetic fibers. Isn't it, children? Polyester. See here, polyester, nylon, acrylic. So they are an example. They are all example for synthetic fibers. So children, come let us know about some plant fibers. For example, today I am going to explain about cotton. So this is a plant fiber, isn't it? So we are going to learn more about some plant fibers. Today's class I am going to explain about cotton. Some plant fibers. So first one about cotton. Sit. So children, have you ever made wigs for oil lamps? Have you ever made wigs for oil lamps? It's used. Wigs are used for oil lamps, isn't it? So it is used for puja purpose or for some other purposes, isn't it? So wigs means batti. So ಬತ್ತಿನ ಯಾವುದರಿಂದ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಬತ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಳಸ್ತಾರೆ? Have you ever made wigs for oil lamps? ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ wigs ಅನ್ನ or that means ಬತ್ತಿನ? Yes. So where you use this wigs of the children? So what do you use for making this wigs? ಆ ವಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಬತ್ತಿ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಏನನ್ನ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ತೀರಾ? ಸೊ ಕಾಟನ್, isn't it? So what do you use for making this wigs or for making the wigs? So children, have you ever made wicks for oil lamps? Yes, isn't it? I think for some other reasons you make wicks for oil lamps, isn't it? And also, what do you use for making wicks? What do you use for making these wicks? We use cotton fibers, isn't it? Cotton is used for making wicks, isn't it children? Cotton is used to make the wicks. Then the cotton wool, it is also used for filling mattresses. Cotton wool, it is also used for making filling mattresses and quilts or pillows. So do you know about quilts? Quilts are used. So ಕೆಲವು ಬೆಡ್ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಪಿಲ್ಲೋ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೆಟ್ ಫಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಹಾಸಿಗೆಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ, ಹಾಸಿಗೆಗಳನ್ನು ತುಂಬೋದಕ್ಕೆ, ಹಾಸಿಗೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಕಾಟನ್ ಅನ್ನು ತುಂಬೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಕಾಟನ್ ಅನ್ನು. ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್? ಸೊ ಕಾಟನ್ wool is also used to filling the mattresses, quilts and then to make the pillows. Isn't it? So quilts means it is used in a sofa and also it is also used to cover the bed. Isn't it children? So children, first see here use of the cotton. It is used to make the wicks for filling mattresses and then quilts or pillows. ದಿಂಬುಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಕಾಟನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. Isn't it children? So take some cotton wool. See here, what is this? It is a cotton wool. Isn't it? Pull it apart. So draw this. What you are seeing? So look at its edges. So see here, I pull apart. So pull it apart and then look at its edges. See here, look at its edges. We can see fibers. Isn't it children? What do you observe? The thin small strands. So see here, it is a thin, we can see the edge. What do you observe at the edge of this? So we can observe the thin small strands. Isn't it? The thin small strands, so that you see, so they are made up of cotton is fiber. See here, we can see some small thin strands, isn't it? So they are made up of by yes cotton fibers, is it? So first children, take up some cotton wool, pull it apart and then look at its edges. What do you observe? We can see a small thin strands and then so they are made up of by cotton fibers, isn't it? The thin small strands that we see are made up of cotton fibers, is it? So the yaudrinda agide cotton fibers inda, isn't it? So then children, where does this cotton wool come from? So where does, my question is, where does this cotton fibers or this cotton wool come from? So ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ? It is grown in the field. ಅದನ್ನ ಬೆಳಿತಾರೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? It is grown in the field. And then cotton plants are usually grown at places. So ಯಾವ places ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಬೆಳಿತಾರೆ? The places which having black soil and warm climate. ಯಾವ ತರ ಇರಬೇಕು? So cotton plants are usually grown at places having black soil, ಕಪ್ಪು ಮಣ್ಣು ಇರಬೇಕು, and then warm climate ಇರಬೇಕು. Is it? Cotton plants are usually grown at places having black soil and then warm climate. Warm climate. So we are going to learn about water is it. So cotton plants are grown. Cotton is grown in a field, is it? So it is grown in the field. Then what is the yes? In which places this cotton plants are grown? Cotton plants are grown in the places having black soil. Say black soil and warm climate. Warm climate. In this region only cotton plants are grown, isn't it, children? Can you name some states where cotton plants are grown? So can you name some states of our country where cotton is grown? Understand? So ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದ ಯಾವ country ನಲ್ಲಿ cotton ಅನ್ನು ಬೆಳೀತಾರೆ? So can you name some states of our country where cotton plants are grown? Yes, even our state Karnataka also grown these plants. Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, then Punjab, Haryana, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu. So in these places, yes, cotton plants are grown. So tell me which states? Is Gujarat, then Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Haryana, Punjab, Karnataka, and then Tamil Nadu. In this region, in these states, the cotton plants are grown. So cotton plants are usually grown at the places having black soil and warm climate. So children, the fruits of the cotton plant are cotton balls or about the size of a lemon. Lemon ನೋಡಿದಿರಲ್ಲ ಆ size ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರ fruit ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವುದದ್ದು? Cotton, fruits. The fruits of the cotton plant so are cotton balls. It's also called as the fruits of the cotton plant is called as cotton balls. Cotton balls are the fruits of the cotton plants. It is about the size of a lemon. Is about the size of the lemon. Size of the lemon. So the nimbe and next size irutte cotton plant fruit. Okay. So the fruits of the cotton plant are cotton balls. It is about the size of a lemon. So after maturing, which one? After maturing the cotton balls, it burst open. We can see the seeds covered with the cotton fibers can be seen. So children, see here. It is the this one is the cotton. Okay. This is the cotton balls or burst open. It is closed. After maturing, what happens? It is open. It will burst open, and then we can see there is some seeds. It is covered with the cotton fibers. The seed. If you see, this one is seeds. So this is covered with the cotton fibers. So after maturing the balls, after maturing the cotton balls, what happens? It bursts open. Inside we can see the seeds. It is covered with the fibers. This one is seed. Okay. So then children, so it is about cotton balls. So have you ever seen the children, the cotton field, how it looks like? So have you ever seen a cotton field? So that is ready for picking. So a cotton fiber, cotton ಹೂಲನ್ನು ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಕಾಟನ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡನ್ನು. ಸೊ ಮೈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಈಸ್, ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಯು ಎವರ್ ಸೀನ್ ಅ ಕಾಟನ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್? ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರೆಡಿ ಫಾರ್ ಪಿಕಿಂಗ್ ದ ಕಾಟನ್ wool. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಲುಕ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಅ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕವರ್ಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಸ್ನೋ. ಆ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಫುಲ್ ಸ್ನೋ ಇಂದ ಕವರ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಥರ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್? ಸೊ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿಸ್ balls, so cotton is usually picked by hand. So from this cotton balls, it is usually picked by our hand. Isn't it children? From these balls, cotton wool is removed or usually picked by hand. So fibers are then the fibers, it is covered with the seeds, it is covered, it is covered with the fibers. How they will remove this fibers from the seeds? By combing, adana comb madodrinda. Okay, fibers are then separated from the seeds by combing. Then this process we call as ginning of fibers or ginning of cotton. Okay, so this one is seed, it is covered with the fibers. The seeds, the fibers are separated. These fibers are separated from the seeds by combing. So this process we call as ginning of seeds. So ginning of cotton, ginning of the cotton. So ginning of cotton. What is the meaning of ginning? Ginning means fibers the cotton, it is separated from the seeds by combing. So this process we call as ginning of the cotton. So ginning are traditionally done by hand. ಕೈಯಿಂದನೇ ಅದನ್ನ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾವುದನ್ನ? ಕಾಟನ್ ಹೂವನ್ನ ಅದರ ಫ್ರೂಟಿನ ಕೈಯಿಂದನೇ ತೆಗಿತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ginning means fibers are separated from the seeds. So it is done, ginning is done traditionally by hand. Is it? So these days what happens? Machines are available for ginning or for removing the fibers from seeds. For ginning process people use machines. So nowadays people used machines for ginning, for separating the fibers from seeds. So okay children, I hope you are all understood about the cotton, and then we also learned about natural fibers and synthetic fibers, and also today class we also learned about some cotton plants. So in this class I have explained about cotton children. So let us know more about in the next class. Thank you children.